down, turnovers. Those are all things that you can kind of control. They didn't in the first half.
Well, let's take a look at the Goodson from the 6. Goodson, a nice return up to the 35-yard of the Atlanta Falcons. Ian Cunningham. Ian, thank you so much for joining us. First things first, you kind of grew up here.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for having me. It was surreal. FaceTime them. It was a special moment. And to think, like, I grew up watching, the Dirty Birds, and now here I am as a general manager.
Your point of view, what were the positives that you took away from that first half?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, the score isn't what you'd hope, but you show up in coverage, and with the offensive line, I felt like there were some good holes that they were able to open for Tyler and Nate.
Really have your attention as we head into this game.
By the way, he's watching.
Yeah, he's watching. He's listening. He's listening, I'm sure. Yeah, definitely. Like I just said, offensive line, defensive line. Our line of the defense as well. We've got some really good players that are going to be able to fight for spots on special teams, and looking forward to seeing that the rest of the preseason.
And how do you approach that when it comes to that particular position in camp as well as you go forward into the regular season?
Yeah, DJ, I feel like it's one of those where we got the news with what's going to happen with James, but we're constantly looking at each position group. We're turning the bottom of the roster, trying to create more and more competition. And where they're going to be backups, we're always trying to raise the level of the depth.
Is that just because the competition that then it's going to breed success?
I believe so. I think playing with energy. Again, the scoreboard, it shows what it is right now. We got a lot to clean up.
You, Matt Ryan, and your new head coach are all in what seems like constant communication. It's like, just boys being boys and you guys are having some fun, or is it all football all the time?
It's a little bit of both. It's fun when you got the, guys always good to just inform us with things that are going on, and I try to inform them with some thoughts that we have, and just not on the group chat, but also in each other's office too, which has been great.
And you're trying to figure out the head coach. What was it about Kevin that you guys pinpointed that you love so much?
Yeah, obviously with Kevin, just a lot of respect for him and his career. Just with him, he's been great to be with and work with. Been able to talk to some people that have worked with him along the way, and everything that has always come out is just
for some of these veterans that you've brought in who are going to contribute big for this team. What's the philosophy behind that? And that's also paired with a heck of a cap space for next season as well.
We wanted to attack. May have had injuries, may have fell out of favor for certain regimes, but then we were able to give them a chance, and they need the activity in next year.
And I would love to hear your thought process on this part of the game, because you're an O-lineman at heart, played at Virginia, pretty good player yourself. When you look at that spot, you got two lefties there. Protecting that backside is a big deal. What are some of the things you look for in the quality?
In the person and his decision, and talking to his representation, we knew that we were going to need a guy that's had some starting experience. It was a good move for us, but we also were able to draft Ethan in the 7th round. And if you guys have watched, I feel like he's continuing to come on and get better. So feel good about that position where it's at now and able to make at that position.
And what are some of the key characteristics when you look at some of the stops you were at? Super Bowls, you've been there, you know what it's like where you have winning programs in those spots where a lot of winning was done.
Yeah, it's a passion for the game. Guys that are out there that love the game, and you see it on the field. Guys flying around, and then that they're in every room, and you felt like that was contagious throughout the whole organization, and just continuing for us and our scouting staff and
the drafts, and some of the guys who were taken. How would you evaluate so far that draft class?
Yeah, really proud of these guys, man. They came in. They're all. We're big believers in character and accountability. Guys that have mental and physical toughness, and all those guys embody that. So guys enjoy playing football, playing for one another, and are highly competitive.
Now, someone who knows as well as anyone, I have to ask you this question.
Like I said,
I was holding
he's not going either.
Yeah, no,
I told Kutch whenever he's ready.
It might be sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
6 seasons in Buffalo was my first training camp here in Atlanta. It was a whole new me. I was like, I'm just doing it. I let it go. And it's.
I was going through some things, and I finally just kept it up. Ooh, that's fun.
Muffle snap, and it's going to be a turn. Undrafted free agent from Minnesota State, Moorhead. He looks good. On the rollout right there, complete to Joshua Simon. Simon breaks a couple of tackles, and Simon...
He was the first tight end to lead the team in receptions yards at South Carolina. You can see the physicality that he runs with there. Yak is what it's all about. Tight end. That don't happen too often, especially in a team like that. But Jack Strand, man, he is one of those guys who's come in. And as I was talking about, he was in the huddle with Drake London. He was in the huddle with Kyle Pitts. And he's coming straight out of college, and he's having to run the first team offense because Tua, hey, he started and did a really great job for the first 4 days of camp.
You just watch the way he handles himself back there, how he throws the ball. He looks very comfortable.
He's gotten pretty lucky, but talking to Coach Stefanski, and he's talking about how impressed he was with Jack coming in to the first play of camp, and he's running was already high level when he first got here, and he's only going to grow.
On 3rd and 7 down the sideline, and that was intended.
15,000 yards, 126 touchdowns in his college career. And this is a little inside fade here, almost laid it to him, game man throw.
I'm actually looking forward to watching him the rest of this game to see what he has, because he looks good out there. The punt is fielded.
Popeyes guy,
absolutely.
Look at each other, but also there's things that we see. Right?
Second and
make
4,
sure
the handoff to Jaleel McLaughlin.
And don't let a ball.
To bring on the airplane or what?
Yeah, usually the rookie has to bring whoever's in that particular position group. You got to bring them something to eat on the plane. And you're
got the biscuits without the honey.
We got a prop.
You're not riding home with us.
Ball out, fumble.
There we go.
Stefanski said he wanted to see some turnovers. They just get it.
And the conversation is going to be, was he down by contact? And I'm sure we'll take another look.
I think it's out.
There's J.D. Bertrand there coming with the strong left-handed paw straight to the breadbasket as that running back's trying to fight for some extra yards. Awareness there.
So we all think it's going to stand, and it is. It's a fumble. So now the best starting field position, back position, Nathan Carter spins away from the first tackler. And he's able to pick up a yard. Otherwise would have lost a couple.
2 or 3 yards, that could have been a loss.
Strands stays in the pocket over the middle. That's the tight end, Joshua Simon again. That's a 10-yard.
Now Pitts, we know about Charlie Warner. Hey, the amount of tight end usage in this offense. Here's another tight end making a presence known in his offense.
Of any team in the league last season.
Hand off to Carter, and Carter, he's going to lose a yard.
Bring that same philosophy here with Tommy Rees and try to make usage of Pitts and this plethora of tight ends that they have. And Simon, as you as well, so he's getting a great opportunity here. Jack Strand doing a great job of putting the ball where it needs to go. I mean, the guy's from Bloomer, Wisconsin.
Handoff. Goodson. And pushing the pile, still going. Down.
Offensive lineman come up and help push right there to get him going. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, you do got a couple guys.
Josh Simon getting in there. Let's play a little rugby, boys.
Oh, man.
A quarterback sneak. Big quarterback.
For sure.
Strands, the push. Touchdown. Jack Strands from a yard out. And the Falcons are on the...
Strands in there somewhere, but you see Stuber, Wanye Morris there. Wanye Morris knew it from the beginning. Nice job.
You know this whole team is Penix are healing up, and he's done so extremely well. The staff's proud of him. His teammates happy for him, now getting a touchdown.
On for the extra point. 24-7. Some type of apple.
The jump rope capital of the world. The speed jump rope capital.
Here's some speed down the sideline by Colby.
It's obviously a very cool moment he will remember throughout his career. And his teammates, equipment manager, so that Jack Strand can add it to his trophy case. It just speaks to the bond between these guys, even though they've already been battling through injuries and different...
Quarterback room is, what do you think makes the best quarterback rooms?
Just players, is his quarterback's coach. But a good QB room, they always support each other.
Ellinger going deep. That ball is...
He never turned his head, and usually when that happens, you get a pass interference, but he never runs into him. He just holds his hands up, and Cole, you mentioned it earlier. When the back or the receiver.
It's kept by Ellinger to the outside. He's got the first down. A flag comes of 18 yards, but I think it's coming back.
Holding offense number 37.
When he ran to the sideline over there. Young Texas guy. You see it right at the top of the screen right there, getting a little hold on him. And that's always going to come big with the football in his hand at the University of Texas.
Remember, so Sam Ellinger, who kept the starting job when Arch Manning was. There he is. It'll be second down and 16. Going to the bullpen.
There's no rookie to it, though.
Handoff. And a good run here. Cody
can get up to those backers, Coy. You know all about that. And create those lanes and not touch it to get to the other side. No good.
Ellinger gets it. $450 per seat. Quick pass to the sideline, Justin Jolly.
Little room here, a little flat route, and he has to go around over the top of the actual spot route, but closes fast.
Gonna divide 450 by 4 to figure out how much a ticket is. Ellinger out to Schrader. Schrader. 3rd and 11 to start the 4th quarter. Ellinger with time. Throws the comeback route, and that is for a first down. Ellinger, nice job moving around in the pocket, buying time, throws, and that pass.
It's forcing him outside the pocket, but even better effort by Ellinger there to find the guy, keeping his eyes down the field. You see the pressure that forces him up in the pocket, and then he
catches in motion. Schrader up the middle.
He gets off of a block to make a nice play for an interior lineman that big to be able to hold your ground when you got these big hogs pushing on you. And then
down the sideline, jump ball, the 4th.
One cheek equals 2 feet. What a catch.
Technique is unbelievable.
Jumped up, twisting around.
Unbelievable play.
2 turnovers in a row for this Falcons defense, trying to spark a comeback, shall we?
An undrafted free agent out of Akron. So now it's 3rd and 5 for this Denver team. Ellinger. That ball is deflected, however.
Prior to the pass, holding defense number 37.
You can see right at the top of this route here, grabbing him with that right arm, pulling back, and that's just enough of what they needed to Kansas.
Toss to Schrader, and that's a
way to come flying out of this secondary here to make a play, and Keyshawn Banks really just straining to fight through a bit of a double team at first, and just ran me over. But I held onto his shoestring, and he was on the ground. I'm just having flashbacks. I don't think that helped me make the team, but the squad. And Woods coming up and showing that aggressive, that quick decision making, coming up making a heck of a tackle in space. I mean,
just because a guy is in front of you don't mean he can block you. Fight, strain, and go make a play.
3rd and 10. Ellinger to the sideline through the hand. I thought it was very interesting what Ian Cunningham said. He talked about having guys who love football. He says what separates a good player from a great.
There's levels to the love, right?
From 55 yards, it is. Strand hands it off to him. And Jones.
Brandon Dorless, thanks for spending some time with us. First of all, let me ask you, feels like the energy changed first half to second half. What sparked this squad?
Got you here, just go out there, have fun, and we're going to support you all the time.
Wise words. All right, speaking to some of those guys, take me inside your 2 rookies, Kendall Daniels and Harold Perkins.
I got a lot to learn, but, watching them like for young guys, I'm very excited. You know, I love playing with Perk, and Perk can rush.
Grasp of the system and a faster awareness.
Yeah, for sure. Now, like I'm going to second year with Brick. Everything's more smoother. Operation is more cleaner.
You are coming off a great season last year. What can we expect out of you? How did you up your game this offseason?
Honestly,
Pressure on opposing quarterbacks when the regular season kicks off.
I mean, we got a lot of guys that I have a lot of faith in. You know, Cam, Samson, me, myself, Zach. You know, I have full faith that we can bring pressure with all.
Awesome. Brandon, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck this season.
Thank you so much.
Guys.
Jen, thank you very much. Thanks to Brandon, too. That was a nice by Georgia Power.
Yeah, has some good plays from some of the interior defensive linemen. Cameron Thomas had some solid work off of the edge. Brandon Dorless in sacks. He had 8.5 last year. I know you're impressed because I can math.
Quick math.
Yeah, quick math. Way to go. That's 1 sack per game. Brick. And he had a huge turnaround last year. For Jeff Ulbrich, though, he's dealing with 3 kids at home. And obviously our thoughts and prayers are with them. Our condolences to the Ulbrich family. We're all happy that he's there on the sidelines.
Yeah, and talking with somebody saying that he needed his team as well. And tough times. This team is like a brotherhood. It's a great family environment inside that.
We just wanted to hug him. And like you guys mentioned, we just wanted to show our love to him. And sometimes that's what you need when you're going through those tough moments. But that's what they're from the organization as well as his team.
Oftentimes, during a season, you spend more time with your teammates, with your coaching staff. 7.5 to go here in the 4th. And off to the up back. Adam Prentice, who had the touchdown.
Feeling good about how he held his ground and trying to make a name for himself. We talked with.
2nd and 7. Ellinger with all the time that he would want going down the sideline, and that pass is
sideline as I'm running down flag. That was pretty late.
Either that or he couldn't find his flag because that was an awfully late flag.
Pass interference.
He played it pretty well as he
had his left hand out just a bit, and so if he thought maybe he had
Bennington, the 4 Bulldogs in here, another guy fighting for a linebacker spot, number 55.
Again, Ellinger running. Another flag on the.
That one was kind of thrown.
And it's going to be a hold.
Right in the direction of 55 Channing.
That penalty be added to the end of the run. First down.
It's turned into
Kobe Bryant again.
Really tough game for Kobe Bryant. He's had a cup on tonight, the offense and the refs.
And off to Coach and more. Standard message and data rates apply. You know, everyone keeps on saying standard data and message.
Those days ago.
Yeah. I'll call you at 9.
Yes, some people don't know what that means.
Ellinger, his pass complete to Cameron Ross. Back to something we were talking about before, the love of the game. And you guys said that you think if a player's in the NFL, they automatically
brings in these rookies and evaluates talent. What's their love of the game? And an example of the levels is Drake London, right? He's on a podcast talking about I stay at home, I rest, I recover, and it was growing everywhere. Because you just have to be so locked in and have that level of passion if you want to give yourself a shot at this level.
Off. Keelan Marion, Vinny Anthony II are back deep to receive. And this one will go into the end zone.
To the end zone, his first. Tua made sure he got that football. Love that.
Strand is out on first down. The pass is incomplete through behind.
They come in and battle for a depth running back spot. It's the 5th year. He's
over the middle, and that pass.
Watch this. 1-2, balls out, crosses his face, put it on a nice accurate throw, give him a chance to get upfield and make a play with it. And you see him in the line of scrimmage, can changing the play. That's going from one play to another, understanding what's going on at the line of scrimmage.
Fair to say that Jack Strand is fighting for
good. I mean, he played well, but he's also played really well early in camp and through this summer.
Nice job out of the backfield, Cash Jones.
And the way he's stepped up for the team when they needed him early in camp and has tremendous upside.
And a nice job there by Cash Jones there. Making a go.
And now Jones, he's going to be tackled about a half-yard shy of the first down marker. You got to think they're going to go for.
Took him to the college football playoff in his first year. Went on as offensive coordinator at Alabama. Last couple of years been the OC for the Browns.
And a quarterback keeper again. It is the big quarterback. Jack Strand picks up the first down. Strand again with that quick release. It's that quick short release. Warning. 27-7. Broncos leading the Falcons here in the first week of the preseason. Pass incomplete to Cash Jones, a little behind him.
Getting to his throw. Up until then, he was 6 for 9. I mean, went over to the game next week. He's earned himself the right to be out there a lot sooner than he came in the game tonight.
Nice pass down the sideline. Oh!
Talked about that right tackle spot, and we've seen Michael Terrell there. We've seen Ethan Walla there, and almost got over the outstretched arms there and on through with a big fourth down play here.
10th play of the drive. Strand steps up, throws his receiver. Boston on the coverage, the rookie out of Cal.
Unfortunate team at the top of your screen here, working on a dig route, and you see gets pulled on just. We've seen flags call for that tonight, but on the other end of the Falcons don't get it.
Sam Ehlinger will take a knee.